Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Bastian Weekly, your source for news on recruitment, roles, supply chain, and tech. Apologies, we are a day behind schedule. I've actually been sick most of the week. You might be able to hear it in my voice, but the show goes on. First thing we wanted to talk about today was just some of the new roles we've got on. So we've got a brand new lead consultant slash principal consultant role with a tier one management consulting firm. Location is Sydney or Melbourne. Ideally, you're a consultant with retail planning, merchandising, or replenishment planning experience. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested, get in contact with us. We have a brand new site manager role for a leading contract logistics company. Location is Brisbane, South Brisbane, actually. It's about a 20,000 square meter shed. If you are a site manager, warehouse manager, DC manager, ops manager, we'd love to hear from you. We've got 4 more business development managers in the ag tech space. I think we spoke about this last week as well, but it's a tech startup. Location is anywhere in Australia, mostly on the eastern seaboard, but they're also open to Perth or Western Australia location. So if you're a business development professional with a background in produce, vegetables, fruit, meat, protein, or ag tech, we'd love to hear from you. And lastly, but not least, we've got a sales director role position based out of Singapore for a global leading planning supply chain tech company that is in a pre-IPO stage. So if you're in Singapore and you've got a business development or sales background, we'd love to talk to you. Just a quick note on the recruitment news. I've been talking about this a lot lately, but another data point for us from jobadder the other day where there's a continued dip in the number of jobs being posted. I think that's a direct correlation to the market softening as well. And you even now have industry expert Greg Savage talking about the first 6 months of 2023 are going to be a real test to how strong your recruitment business is. So let's certainly hope they're both wrong. But it's, again, another data point to show that the market is softening. And certainly, from a recruitment perspective, we're going to have to work incredibly hard to make sure that we continue to service and provide a great outcome for our customers. On the supply chain and tech side, just a couple quick things I wanted to mention. There was reports around the U.S. transportation costs falling, which is easing some of the pressures on inflation. Now, I know that is only for the U.S. market, but again, I'm hoping it's a sign that globally there is hopefully some cooling of costs, and the rise of inflation is starting to slow down. And obviously some benefits not only in pricing for supply chain, but just general goods will improve. And the other thing I just wanted to quickly highlight, I saw an article from Booz Allen Hamilton and Dr. Sean Gilroy, who was quoted saying, supply chain cyber security needs to be rethought. His quote, Dr. Sean Gilroy's quote was, firms must sharpen thinking around social engineering supply chain attacks that have impacts on staff members. So it's just a good insight around not only the impacts around some of these cybersecurity issues, specifically for supply chain that they have on the business, but also on the staff and kind of the mental wellness that comes from those types of events. And so firms need to be thinking about not only how they can be protecting their businesses, but how they can be protecting their staff and their well-being as well. So just wanted to share that because I thought that was pretty insightful. But anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Hopefully I sound better next week, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.